I've known my favorite brand of guitars since I was a kid, 12 years old, 13 years old. I remember seeing a PRS, I think it was a Dragon, and my dad brought me in and I saw it on the wall and I'm like, that looks so nice. And then when I got older, I started seeing more metal bands play PRSs, Opeth being the big one for me. And when I saw them playing PRSs, I was like, well, I want to play a PRS and use it for evil now too. What's up guys, Mark here from Periphery. We are playing in Baltimore, Maryland tonight, and I wanted to show you the guitars that I have brought on tour with me today. Here we go. This is the brand spanking new 6-string core model, Fire Smoke Burst. This is the best guitar I've ever played. I've been trying to find more elegant ways to say that, but it really is. It's brand new, and I think I just touched it for the first time 2 days ago. So I've been putting it through its paces during sound checks and whatnot, but I'm playing it for the first time tonight. I'm using it for the song Marigold, Satellites, and one more. Oh, The Way the News Goes. And I'm trying to use these guitars primarily for the sort of drop C 6-string songs that we have. We have a ton of them in our catalog, but those are the 3 that we're playing tonight. The most comfortable bridge I've ever played as well. It just sits on my wrist just right. The bridge is maybe the sexiest part, oddly enough for me. 25.5-inch scaling, 20-inch fretboard radius. These awesome new knobs that we put on this model. Locking tuners, a very shreddy satin neck, plays butter smooth. Seymour Duncan Scarlet and Scourge pickups here. I'm really excited to play this guitar tonight. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have no doubt it'll slay. So here we have the sort of unicorn of the bunch. This is the 8-string. And this was made just out of bare necessity. I asked Paul if they did 8 strings, I think back in 2012, and he said that wasn't really their thing. They'd done some private stock ones before, and it took them a while to get this one to me, but ever since, I've played no other 8-string on stage because it's my favorite 8-string in the world. And I'm using it tonight for Four Lights, Stranger Things, and Dracul Gras. Same kind of setup as the 6, satin everything, string through body, locking tuners. It's got a 27-inch scale length here, which is just fine for me. It's not as long as other 8-string guitars, primarily because I only tune this thing standard. This thing is a machine. I've been using this, God, almost every show for 11 years, I think. Absolute workhorse. And here's the 7-string that I've got tonight. Again, kind of keeping in line with the last 2 guitars I've shown you. Satin everything, 7-string guitar, Scarlet Scourge pickups here, string through body. This guitar is one that I retired 3 or 4 years ago. It was just after COVID. I was like, I'm gonna leave this guitar at home because it had such sentimental value to me. It was the first 7 that PRS ever made me. I remember thinking this is, the best 7-string I've ever laid my hands on. And then over the years, they built me more 7s. We did a SE run of 7s, a couple more private stocks. But this one always had some mojo to it. It's playability. It's not even aesthetic. There's something about this one that's always had some special quality to it. I just hung it up. I'm like, I'm not taking this on the road ever. And then we did a tour a couple years ago where it was just kind of like calling me. On the wall, and I began playing it a bunch. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's the point of owning instruments like this if you're not gonna take them out and beat them up a little bit? So I don't know if you can see, it's pretty beat up. I mean, shout out TSA for beating this thing. I think they were playing Quidditch with it. Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, but the first one was the most heartbreaking. After the first sort of ding is out of the way, the rest are all kind of much easier to digest. But yeah, it's seen some shows. I've played maybe, gosh, 500-600 shows with this guitar. Yeah, it's my 7-string baby. And what we have here is my signature SE 6-string model. This one's been an absolute beast for me. It's a workhorse. I've taken it out on almost every tour that we've done since we put it out. I call it the Reptile guitar. It's everything drops C, and then the 6-string down all the way to G. So that 5th string is a G, and this 6th string is also a G, but 1 octave down. We use it for, the song Reptile. There's a song called Zagreus off of P5 that we use it on. I always love to write in this tuning. It's one of the most inspiring tunings for me to play personally. It's wonderful because it is a fraction of the price as the other guitars that I've just shown you. I think it's like a 1/4 of the price of the core model we just put out. Yeah, considering that the main differences are aesthetic, and obviously there are some differences in the wood, but as far as reliability live, I've never had an issue with the SE stuff, which is why, you go watch any of our shows, if you've caught us live or seen videos or whatever, I'm always bringing the SE stuff on tour. Something that's kind of undervalued and something that I've learned about over the years is how's it going to hold up live? How's it going to hold up with temperature changes, being stuck in a trailer over 9-hour drives overnight? This thing was sitting in a sweltering hot storage unit in the dead of summer in Maryland, where it's very humid, and I picked it up out of the case after a 2-month break in that storage unit, and it was perfectly in tune. So there you go. There you go. That's all you need to know. But yeah, this thing's an absolute beast. Between this guitar, which is currently the one that I'm obsessed with, it being the newest one of the bunch, and the rest of what I brought out, there's just no blind spots in my sort of tour arsenal. Meeting Paul and befriending PRS and getting to know the entire team there back in, 2012, I had no idea it would really grow into this 1.5-decade long relationship where we've accomplished, this new model, the original Core 6, the SE6, the SE7. I'm just a fan of this stuff. And if I weren't in a position to look down and see my name on the guitar, I would still be a hardcore fan of these instruments. You never buy a guitar because of someone's name on it. Buy the guitar because you think it's an awesome guitar. And I can say that all day about the work we've done over the years. So forever grateful to be part of PRS.